G'day NDT fans, Chris Mingay from Interspec Technologies. I'm here with John from Simplify NII at the Energy Exchange Australia conference in Perth. I brought along some Interspec gear to show everyone. We've got the Coda, the normal beam instrument that we've just released, and the VOLTA, and a whole bunch of probes. I've also brought along a test pipe that I've just made to have a bit of a flex to show off what we can do. Typically, guided wave inspections, medium range and long range, will pick up gross defects. Medium range is a little more sensitive than long range, and we usually advertise that we can pick up 3 to 5% cross-sectional area defects. A friend of mine, a colleague from Texas in the US, Honorio, he recently made a test pipe with 1.6 millimeter holes in it and found that with medium range, which is well under 3% cross-sectional area, probably far less than 1% cross-sectional area. That was pretty impressive, and I got a little bit jealous, so I thought, okay, I'm going to make the same thing and give it a shot. So I've brought that pipe along, and I'll show you how I went with it. So I've brought along a 6-inch nominal bore pipe, schedule 40. It's about 5 millimeter wall thickness, I believe. And I've drilled some 1.6 millimeter holes in a little array here. You can see that they're very, very small. And we've got a couple of 3 millimeter holes back here and a 5 millimeter hole at 6 o'clock underneath. I've scanned it with medium range from this side, shooting just in one direction. Usually we can go either direction at the same time, both directions at the same time, 3 meters, so a 6 meter scan. In this case, I shortened it up to about 600 mil and just did it in one direction. Yeah, so here we have some indications on the B scan. They're our 3 millimeter holes. That's our 5 millimeter hole underneath. It's very shallow, so it appears to be smaller. It's not as big a cross-sectional area loss. And these are our 1.6 millimeter holes. So pretty impressive. And then we can annotate all of these holes to come out on our report. We can also check out the A scan. You can see that the A scan for these 3 millimeter holes is up around 80% screen height, so they're significant. It does look a little skewed because I've zoomed in on the actual defective area for this scan. But it just shows that we can pick up defects well less than 1% cross-sectional area with medium range. We don't advertise that because in the real world, with a bit of surface corrosion and content in the pipe and rough surfaces on the inside, you probably won't get as good a results, but you can get close. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much.